Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're all doing good. In today's video, I wanted to hop back into normal arena because Atraxi has a new team set up and it's a Thedor team. So I figured it's a good chance for us to see Thedor in action. Also, we can kind of go over the process I use for figuring out how to counter new teams and yeah, talk about positioning, you know, all that kind of good stuff. So let's hop in here and see what Atraxi is running, check out the positioning and all that kind of stuff, and we'll talk about the teams, or my team and whatnot. So anyway, the team that they're using is Dunliner, Siren, Thedor, Kryanaya, and Ludovic. Dunliner is protecting the Kryanaya, so she's the only one that can do an ultimate. That's why we're going to run Lily May. And Thedor is boosting up the Kryanaya's energy at the start of the fight to 350, plus he's going to give her a 15% crit boost, or crit chance boost, I should say. So it gives Kryanaya the potential to do even more damage with her skills and stuff. So it's definitely going to be hard to fight this. But anyway, we're going to use Lily May, Bonnie, Citrana, Ludovic, and Niru. And the reason, I mean, you guys have seen me use this combination of heroes, Niru, Citrana, and Bonnie. If you've seen any of my past videos where I'm using Bonnie and Citrana, you know why I run these guys. So yeah, Bonnie's going to target the Kryanaya, Niru's going to put another stack of the aging debuff onto her, and Citrana is going to provide sparks to everybody. So as soon as somebody hits her 3 times, she'll catch on fire, which is magic damage, and that's going to provide Bonnie's dot damage to activate, and it's also going to have Citrana's dot damage too. So it's going to burn down this Kryanaya's HP bar super quick. Now the only thing I worry about is that Lily May is outside the healing area of Ludovic, so she could get burst down, but she is invincible at the start of the fight, so she might have an okay time surviving. I'm not sure. Now I did do an attempt with this team, so I want to show you guys that replay, and then I want to change the positioning a little bit and see if that works. So give me 1 sec to pull up that replay. Alright, so here's the team, there's my team. We're gonna go ahead and hit replay, and if my thoughts are correct on this, I think this is going to be a really good example of just why positioning is so important. So anyway, as you can see, my Lily May's here, and she's going to get burst down really quick. Siren picks her up and throws her, and then she's dead before she can ever block the Kryanaya active. It's really just, it sucks. So yeah, we don't want to have Lily May getting thrown by Siren, or, you know, taking that much damage. She was outside of the healing range of Ludovic's Everbloom field, so we're going to switch the positioning of Bonnie, or not Bonnie, of Citrana and Lily, and that should allow our Lily May to stay much healthier and block the Kryanaya active. So yeah, let's just go ahead and hit battle and see how this plays out. So everything should be pretty much the same. Oh, and the other reason why Lily May's so good is because when she does block that ultimate from the Kryanaya right here, it's going to trigger the dot damage of the Bonnie, because for whatever reason it was taking a long time for Citrana to actually ignite the enemy Kryanaya. And as you can see, we ignited her, and that we blocked her ultimate. That triggered the dot damage, and it also spread to the Ludovic and the Siren, and as you can see, they're trying to deal with all that dot damage now, and we end up getting the win. And that's just from just swapping the position of 2 different heroes. So one version we got demolished, the other version we won. No one on my team even died. So let's go ahead and rewatch that replay where we lost, and then we'll watch the replay where we won. Alright, so here's the replay where we lost, and this is why it's so important to watch your replays and watch them over and over again. Like, I mean, literally watch them, like, hit replay and watch a single hero. Hit replay again, watch another hero. Watch what every single hero is doing, because that's the only way you're going to identify where in the fight that the things are going wrong. So as you can see, Lily May's on the outside here. She's not going to be healed by the Ludovic Everbloom field. She starts taking damage, and then she gets picked up by Siren, and she just basically dies right as the Kryanaya is doing her active. So we aren't able to block it. It doesn't trigger the Bonnie's dot damage. It took way too long for Citrana's dot damage to actually trigger, and we ended up losing our whole team. So let me pull up the replay now where we won. Okay, so here's the one where we won, and all we did was switch the positioning of the Bonnie, or of the Citrana and the Lily May. And yeah, let's just go ahead and watch this one. So Lily May is now in the Everbloom field, and watch how her HP bar is going to stay in a much more desirable area. I mean, she's pretty much full HP. I mean, she's lost like a quarter of her health bar. Here comes the active. We block it. We trigger the dot damage, and see how it spreads to Siren and Ludovic right as it triggers, and it starts going through their HP bars. Siren dies right as he's doing an active. It's yeah, it's a lot of damage for them to deal with, and then they'll catch on fire from the Citrana's dot damage, and it's even harder to deal with. So there goes Theodore, and there goes Dunliner, and there goes Ludovic. So yeah, it's that's pretty much how I deal with new defenses and things like that. It's important to watch your replays. Like I said before, it's so important to watch each replay, watch individual heroes, and see what's going on. Even the ones where you win, like the replays that I just watched, I noticed that my Citrana is a bit redundant. I don't really need her in there. So let's actually try a team without Citrana on it, because we can actually improve our faction bonus by taking Citrana out and putting a Graveborn in. Jeez, I was at a loss for words there. And we're gonna actually put Damon in. So we have Damon to buff up our Bonnie's damage, and that's where really all our damage is going to be coming from. Now Lily May will do a little bit of damage herself, especially if she survives long enough. Her Rainstorm Ballet will do a lot of damage to these front row tanks and things like that. But the main thing here is that Bonnie's going to target the Cryonaya. Niru's going to put another stack of the aging debuff on there, and then we've got Damon in here, who is also a magic damage dealer. So if he's able to damage the Cryonaya before Lily May blocks her ultimate, then we'll get the dot damage earlier. But even if that fails, Lily May will still block the ultimate, and that will trigger the dot damage, spread it to Siren and Ludovic, and pretty much just outright kill the Cryonaya. So yeah, let's go ahead and hit battle. Because I honestly, the Citrana, I watched her, and it took forever for her to actually activate her own dot damage, and it just wasn't happening fast enough. So she's, like I said, she's just kind of redundant. And here comes the Cryonaya active. We're going to block it with the Lily May. Watch the dot, watch it spread, and yeah, it's so good. Oh, wow, back-to-back blocking actives. That's kind of crazy. The Lily, I didn't expect that. But there goes the Cryonaya and the Siren, and then the Ludovic and everybody else is going to go down here pretty soon. Shouldn't take too long. Just got to let that dot damage tick. But yeah, it's a solid team. But that's why it's important to watch your replays, because you can find out which heroes aren't doing their jobs properly. Maybe you have heroes that are redundant, like I did. Even though I won, I could still make my team better by, replacing Citrana and using another Graveborn to actually increase my faction bonus, and also my survivability, all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, I guess that's going to be about it for today. I hope this helped you guys with your own offensive fights and everything, because you can apply these same things to Supreme Arena, really any kind of PvP, any kind of game that has this rock, paper, scissors type format for their PvP. You can apply these this same kind of thing. So yeah, anyway, Discord link down below, also loot bar link down there too. Don't be afraid to join my Discord and at me some pictures of defenses you're having trouble with, or if you see defenses on your server that are very popular, a lot of people are running them, let me know what they are. I'll do some testing against them and whatnot. But yeah, that's going to be about it for today. So if you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. I really like brownies, yeah. It's yummy. I play games with y'all.